AI has changed everything for us today. AI has changed the way we do business, the way we do everything. Designing website with WordPress seems to be the in thing when it has to do with designing a website without writing a piece of code. But right now, with a prompt using AI, you can design yourself a website. You can clone any website, you can design any web project, any web application project using AI. And I want to experiment in this tutorial using the three popular ones I found online, which is bold.new, lovable.dev, and v0.dev. I want to experiment with these three AI. I want to just use them to clone a website like Amazon.com. I want to see what this AI is able to come up with. But now, when we are talking about AI, there is a challenge, and that challenge is the ability for you to be able to prompt this AI correctly to be able to design the project you want. For example, let's say you don't have any idea about AI prompting or how to develop anything. You want to clone a design or design a website like Amazon.com. The real issue is, how do you prompt AI to be able to design a full stack Amazon.com? It's a serious problem. And maybe another AI can help us solve that problem. So in my case here, I would just want to use DeepSeek. Maybe we can use ChatGPT, and also maybe Claude can help us. Using DeepSeek, I can just come here and just give my basic prompt. I want to clone Amazon.com. I want to replicate the UI of the website as much as possible, and also the e-commerce functionality using AI. Can you come up with a detailed prompt to get me the detailed working e-commerce website like Amazon, right? Maybe I should just copy this prompt. I will want to use the deep think features of DeepSeek, and I think that's just the beauty. I just need you to think deeply for you to be able to come up with answers. So right now, do something. Maybe I should also try Claude. I can paste the same thing here into Claude, and then Claude 3.5 Sonnet is good enough. So all right, Claude 2 is doing its thing right now. So let's come back here. Let's see. Okay, so thought after 30 seconds, you can see here, okay, user wants to clone Amazon. It's going to just give you the breakdown of the thought that it's having first before execution, and I think that's beautiful. And then here is now the prompt. AI prompt for building an Amazon-like e-commerce website. Objective: create a future-rich, scalable e-commerce platform that replicates Amazon UI or UX and core functionalities, enhanced with AI-driven features. So, key requirement: UI UX, core features, AI integration, API and third-party services like payment gateway like Stripe, AWS for storage, SendGrid. Then also analytics, that's beautiful. Then front technical stack, front end, React or Next.js plus this is what an average user will never understand. That's it. You will never know where you need to use this or use that, or backend, use Node.js, database. You can see all of these things. DevOps, you can see what's required, security and compliance, HTTPS, data encryption, and a lot of things here. This is beautiful. So this is a very, very detailed prompt. Okay, let's go to Claude. Let's see what Claude is able to come up with. Okay, I'll help you with the detailed front-end design. You can see this. Oh, but I think what I have with DeepSeek is a lot detailed than this, so I think I'm going to be using that. Basically, I'm not surprised. What we can do is to tell our DeepSeek to break this prompt down into maybe 1 or 2 or 3 prompts, so it's like phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. The goal is for us to be very detailed, so that we are not just giving this AI all of these instructions one at a time. They freeze many times when we do that. So right now, let's just prompt this further. I just say thank you for the detailed prompt. To get the best result, I want to break this down in 3 phrases. That's what exactly this should be 3 and not there. 3 phases. Kindly break the entire process into 3 phases. I'm writing that twice. I don't know why. I mean, with 3 different prompts to get the job done. I'm not really thinking well right now, but that's exactly what's coming to my mind. So let's see if DeepSeek is able to break the entire big project into just 3 simple phases for us. Fantastic. So DeepSeek has been able to break this down into 3 different phases. So there is a loud thought here telling me, okay, if it's just 3, then the first one should be on the front end development. As you can see here, the second one should be on the back end development, and then the third phase should be on AI integration. And I think that's cool here. So right now here, you can see this is the prompt to use. Phase 1 is front-end development. So it says, as a senior front-end developer, help me build a front-end of an Amazon-like e-commerce plot from this, blah, 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 blah. Fantastic stuff here. And then you can see this is phase 2 here for us to build the backend and the core e-commerce functionality. So you can see the prompt here, and the next one is for us to possibly integrate some AI system into our e-commerce platform, maybe payment gateway, chat, GPT, whatever it is we want to add to that. And I think this is beautiful. I'm not sure I'll be able to do all of these things in this tutorial, but let's just see. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how far those tools can take. Right now, for the first one, let's just copy this prompt and let's start with bold.new. For these platforms here, you can create a free account with all of them. I'm using the free account. I'm not on any of the paid plans. So let me just paste that here. And then let's hit this. Let's see which of them is able to come up with something very, very creative. Let's go to lovable.dev and let's paste that here too as well. And then this is taking some seconds to respond to me. I don't know why that is, but let me just go to V0 and let's paste that here. And then let's start this. Okay, so lovable. Okay, so this is starting something here. All right, so we can see here that bold.new is done, and we can see it's trying. We have a preview here. It's trying to come up with Amazon, and I think this is good to a certain extent. This is good. Let's open this in a separate tab. Let's just check this out thoroughly. Let's see what we have. Okay. So none of the button here is functional. Okay, definitely, because this is just for the UI. We've not been able to implement the e-commerce functionality, so I'm not expecting this to work really. Okay, I think this is good. So we have to just give it for that prompt to begin to add all the functionalities to this. And I think this is not a bad one from bold.new. This is good. So right now, let's come to Lovable. What is Lovable able to do here? Okay, I think this is done too as well. Let's preview this. Also, let's see what Lovable is about. Oh, Lovable is just in its own world completely. This is not looking anywhere close to what Amazon.com is like. So let's come. Okay. V0 has been able to come up with something, but we have broken images. It's not able to come up with anything image whatsoever. Wow. And I think this is also cool, but we can further prompt this to put just placeholder images or random images, at least to give this website life. This is not. Let's open this in a new tab. Let's see what we got. As usual, deal recommended for you bestseller. I love the fact that it's able to do some categorizations. There should be a product here. There should be an image here that is broken. We'll have to prompt this further. None of the things here is clickable. Okay. All right. This is good. This is not a bad one. So let's come back to VO. Let's just, okay, I can see that the images here are broken. Can you fix that using random stock images? Also random product names. Make sure that the product, the image match. All right, so let's see what this is able to come up with. Reworking that. So let's come back here. Let me just tell Lovable to add up the theme of Amazon. Okay, the website does not have the theme of Amazon. I want the website to look as much as Amazon as possible. Rework the entire UI to just make it look like, including the buttons, because I noticed that the buttons were really. As a matter of fact, there's no even button in the first place. So let's see what this is able to do with that. So now let's come back to bold.new. I think this is a lot close. This is beautiful. So far so good. I think bold is understanding the assignment. Ideally right now I should just go to the next prompt with bold, because it's able to come up with random images that suit the text and also have a hard to cut button, which is fantastic. Let me just go to the second prompt right now. Let's copy this. Let's give that to bold.new. Let's see if it's able to come up with something. I don't know why this prompt is coming back here. If that's the way it works, I don't know. I'm just experimenting with this tool here. I'm not even reading the prompt. That's the crazy part. I'm not even reading the prompt to see that this prompt makes sense. But again, do I really care? Let's just see exactly what this is able to come up with. Amazon clone backend setup, super base migration. Okay, this is doing its thing. So it says that the UI has been closely matched. So let's preview again. Let's see if this truly does match. Okay, good. Now this is beautiful. So we have been able to get Lovable to come up with something as close as Amazon. This is amazing. Okay, so right now coming back to bold here, some things has been done here. I can see some update here. So right now it seems that we need a super base connection for this. I can see also here it says that we should add our stripe keys for the environment variables, which is makes sense here. I'm not sure I'm going to go into that right now. I am going to do a separate tutorial where I will try to see how I can clone the back end and the front end, and also maybe a payment gateway if need be. I think you should watch out for that tutorial. But right now I just want to show you what's possible, what we can get done with this tool, and I think this is amazing. Now let's come back to V0. Wow, it's been able to now. But what kind of image is this for an Amazon website? This didn't do a good job. So you see, it's not able to even match noise cancellation headphone and see the image is using. It's not matching the image with the text, and these are the things I have to still give this the prompt to be able to get that done. This is not entirely cloning the website, so it's difficult for this to be able to give you the exact replica, but it's just creating something similar. So if that suits, and I think that's just the best concept of cloning website today, so that you can avoid intellectual copyright claims. You don't want to land in legal, you don't want to land yourself in some legal issues really. So I think that's it for this tutorial. These AI tools are amazing, in my opinion. I'm excited about what we are able to do with this. So you don't even need to have a coding skill or programming skill or development skill for you to be able to design complex web app, e-commerce website functionality like Amazon.com. Just with prompts here and there, you should be able to get this done using AI. And that's my time for this tutorial. Watch out for subsequent tutorials from me. I'll be doing quite a lot of AI tutorials like this to see how you can easily clone, you can easily design something new from scratch, what is in your head, whether it's a website, it's an application, iOS application, Android application. I'll be experimenting with a lot of all of those kind of tutorials on this channel in my subsequent tutorials. So if you want to see them, subscribe to see those tutorials from me. Thank you for your time. I'll see you again, and until then, stay safe.